dream I know deep up my feelings for you. Watch.
My good people, and welcome back to Reality Latest Gist. Welcome back to your number one channel for latest news on politics and many other cocoa wey dey sup for inside this our green white green country, so we be Nigeria. And as usual, we don't come back with breaking news, we don't come back with updates, we don't come back with reports we go like share give the general public. And no be lie, report don't reach our table say the court of appeal don't reserve their rulings on 3 appeals and a cross appeal arising from the dispute over the Edo State governorship election wey happen on the 21st day of September for inside the year 2024. And after the election, the Independent National Electoral Commission wey be INEC, they con declare Senator Monday Okpebholo of the All Progressive Congress as the winner. And sake of say the People's Democratic Party and their candidate wey be F3ARS no like the pronouncement, no like the result, dem na con carry the matter go court. Dem na con carry the matter go tribunal, and last the Edo State Governorship Petition Tribunal con still sama ruling say yes, na the candidate of the All Progressive Congress, Senator Monday Okpebholo, na true win the election. Then again, the People's Democratic Party and their candidate, sake of say they no like the result, sake of say they no like the judgment wey the tribunal drop, they con carry the matter go appeal court. And as I'm talking to you right now, my good people, the 3-member panel led by Justice M.A. Danjuma, wey dey stand for inside Abuja, he now don drop announcement say the judgment will be delivered on a later date to be communicated later. And this announcement dey come out so after the adoption of the final argument by council wey dey represent all parties and the appeals wey the 3-member panel dem hear on Thursday. Now the appeal wey the People's Democratic Party and their candidate wey be F3ARS file, and a cross appeal by the All Progressive Congress and their candidate wey be Monday Okpebholo, plus 2 other appeals wey the Action Alliance wey be AA and their national chairman wey be Rufai Omoaje dem file together, and the appeal wey one countryman wey dey go by the name Dr. Bright Enabulele and the Accord Party dem file together. Now during the proceedings, lawyers for the appellant con dey ask the court to allow their appeals and overturn the judgment of the election tribunal delivered on the 2nd day of April. And then in contrast, the counsel for the respondents con dey urge the court to uphold the tribunal their decision and dismiss the appeals them. One countryman wey dey go by the name Onyechi Ikpeazu, he na the counsel for Monday Okpebholo, he dey urge the court to affirm the ruling of the tribunal which validated the victory of his client. And he na dey talk say the PDP and their candidate wey be F3ARS, dem fail to substantiate, dem fail to back up their claims of electoral irregularities. And he na constantly proceed further the yarn, and this time around in dey address the claims wey dey ground regarding missing serial numbers on form EC25B. He na con dey clarify say normally the form no dey provide space for serial number entries, but rather e dey record the quantities of electoral materials received and returned. And he na dey argue say both the petition and the subsequent appeal dey amount to an academic exercise, and then he con ask the court to dismiss the appeal and allow the cross appeal wey dey filed by Monday Okpebholo and the All Progressive Congress. And in support to these arguments dem, the country person wey dey go by the name Emmanuel Okala, he na the man wey dey represent the All Progressive Congress, and also the country person wey dey go by the name Kanu Agabi, him also dey represent the Independent National Electoral Commission. Dem together con dey urge the court to dismiss the appeals dem and uphold the judgment of the tribunal. Dem dey yarn say make the court dismiss the appeal and make dem declare say yes, na Monday Okpebholo na true win the election, make all of them just go as one time. And to back up the argument, Oga Emmanuel Okala wey dey represent the All Progressive Congress con dey yarn say despite the introduction of sections 73(2) and 137 of the Electoral Act 2022, the legal requirements dey remain very much unchanged. Any petitioner alleging non-compliance must call witnesses from each affected polling unit to prove their claims. He say anywhere where improper collation dey, you still need to call witnesses polling unit by polling unit. No be small matter like this, my good people. You know say as the men dey argue, say the People's Democratic Party and their candidate wey be F3ARS, dem fail woefully To lead sufficient evidence to prove their case, the legal representative of the All Progressive Congress come dey tell the appeal court say the tribunal dem drop confam ruling when dem last come find out say the petitioners dem fail woefully in that regard. And e consider yarn for inside the court say during the time wey the case dey before the tribunal, the petitioners dem call a total of 19 witnesses before the tribunal, but na only 5 of the witnesses na be polling unit agents upon say dem raise complaint about 765 polling units. According to him, this fell short of the legal requirement to prove allegations of non-compliance at each affected unit. On the other hand, the counsel to the People's Democratic Party and their candidate wey be Ighodalo, they urge the Court of Appeal to allow the appeal and overturn the decision of the tribunal. And he now dey argue say the tribunal dem be misunderstand the nature of the non-compliance alleged by the appellants dem, which is the PDP and Mr. Ighodalo, and he said the form EC25B dey lack the required serial numbers, and that's na a violation of section 73(2) of the Electoral Act 2022. And na continue proceed further dey explain say na the tribunal na be insist say they need polling agents or witnesses to testify about how the forms were filled or left unfilled, but that no be their matter. Their matter be say the form EC25B be no contain the required serial numbers. The counsel to the People's Democratic Party and their candidate to be Ighodalo constant proceed further dey yarn. In constant proceed further dey let men dey know say the oral evidence was not necessary in this instance, especially given the nature of the case of the appellant. He na come dey clarify saying clients no be the dispute, no be the kick against the conduct of the election itself. Oh no, wetin clients dey for court for na say there is discrepancies between results announced at polling unit and those results collated at ward level. He na dey argue say the results wey men declare for ward level no dey consistent with those actually recorded at polling unit. For the polling unit there na dem fit go record 46. When they don reach collation ward, you come dey hear 476. That na wetin carry dem come court. Now, after hearing the final submissions from all counsel, the 3-member panel led by Justice M.A. Danjuma come reserve judgment. And na come dey yarn say the date for the delivery of the judgment will be last communicated to the parties in due course. And until then, make everybody do the calms. This my good people na the report wey I wan share give the general public. Now, anyhow the matter be you for body, or if e be say you get contributions, no let anybody or anything stop or intimidate you. Feel free make you put down your contributions, feel free make you put down your comments inside our comment section. Once again, now we be Reality Latest Gist. Now they like give on our latest news on politics and many other cocoa wey dey sup for inside this our green white green country, so we be Nigeria. And now if you be say you like this update and you would like to dey receive more, then sharply make you subscribe to Reality Latest Gist and don't forget to put on the notification bell so that as we dey bring more news dey come your side, na go first receive the update and you go even get am sharp. Now me dey go get more news for you my good people. Try make you no go anywhere.